everyone, we're going to find the missing terms of each arithmetic sequence, also known as arithmetic mean. And we're going to do these two problems here. All right, so for the first one, we're going to start with this one, and we're going to use this formula, and we're going to look for D. Once we find our common difference, we can just fill in everything. So in this case, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. So N is a number in the sequence, so that's 4. My first term is 100, and my last term, which in this case is also my fourth term, equals 235. Now just plug everything in and solve for D. So we get 235 equals 100 plus 4 minus 1D. You're going to subtract 100 to get 135 equals 3D. And then you're going to divide both sides. Divide both sides by 3, and that's going to give you 45. So your D is 45. Now all you do is you take this sequence and write it out. You just keep adding 45. So this is going to be 145, 190, and then 235. And that's it. Now the reason it's called also the arithmetic mean is you can take any of these two numbers and take the average of them, i.e. the mean, divide by 2, and you should get 145. So if I add this up, I get 290 divided by 2, which does equal 145. You can do it with these two. Add those two up, you should get 190. But that's where you'll also hear the term arithmetic mean. Now in the second problem, we're going to do the same thing. The problem is we don't have a first term and we don't have a last term. So what I'm going to do is just look at those two. Now I can just take the mean and then see what the common difference is that way, but let's use our formula. So in this case, the N would be 3. The first term is 36. And the last term, which is also would be my third term in this case, is negative 8. So you can write negative 8 equals 36 plus 3 minus 1D. Subtract 36 from both sides. And that's going to give you 44, negative 44 equals 2D. So you divide both sides by 2, you get negative 22. When you plug everything in, so we have these two, we have 36, and we're subtracting 22. So 36 minus 22 is 14. 14 minus 32 is, or 22 is negative 8. And then if you do it again, you should get negative 30. So this would here be negative 30. So basically all we did was we kept subtracting 22. Now, if you want to go higher, we also need these all to be negative 22. So to go backwards, you got to add 22. So that's going to be 36, add 22, you get 58. Add 22 and you get 80. And then that's your sequence. You could have just taken the average of those two since you only have one slot in the middle and divide it by 2, and that would give you let's see, that would give you 14. That gives you that middle number. And then just take 36 minus 14 to get your 22. And you know it's negative because you're going down. Basically, you should have probably done it this way. Just take your 14 minus your 36, got negative 22, and you could have gotten your common difference that way. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.